So for this problem, it is a quadratic, but what I notice is it's in vertex form. Vertex form means I can find the vertex. Do the opposite. So I'm going to go through here. -3, -2. Okay, it could be A. -3, -2, it can't be B. +3, no. +4, oh my gosh, the answer is A. So really all they want to make sure is I know that it's the vertex. All right, next one. This isn't in vertex form, it's in standard form. So I can't find the vertex right away, but I can find the y-intercept right away, which is 0, -7. So that's 0, 2. That's 0, 0. That's 0, 2. Oops, 0, +7. Just kidding. Okay, and then if you look here, if this one kept going and going and going, it would hit at +7. So the answer's D. Okay, let's go to the next one. They want you to match it. They even gave you all of the information. So what you need to do is actually find the vertex and find the axis of symmetry. So if you remember, the formula for the vertex is -b over 2a. Make that a little bit bigger. So negative of -4 over 2 times 1. And this is where you really want to be careful about this, because it's really easy to make a silly mistake. Negative and negative make a positive. 4 over 2 is 2. So the x value is 2. That one's out, and D is out. So A and D are out. In order to get the y value, well, I look, and honestly, they both have the exact same vertex, and they both have the exact same axis of symmetry. So how do I know which one is which? Well, what I do notice is when I look at letter C, it's more obvious to me that it crosses, oh, it's kind of hard to see actually, isn't it? So when I see that, it's kind of hard to try to find a point because that's what I'm focused on. But then I realize, oh yeah, the y-intercept is 0, 1. Let me zoom that out a little bit now. So now I need to find the one that would most closely look like it's crossing at 0, 1. Well, this is crossing at like 0, 6. And that looks like it's crossing at 0, 1. So the answer's B. Let me say it again. I found the vertex and the axis of symmetry. It narrowed it down to B and C, so I focused on the y-intercept. Let's jump over to number 40. It's x to the 5th power. Okay, x to the 5th, that's when you either were thinking of a line, which is x to the 1st, or a quadratic, which means it's a u. Now, since it's x to the 5th, it's odd, it's a line, it's positive, so it's going to start from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I would recommend loosely drawing it and then see which one could match. Well, this one's starting from the top. This one does start from the bottom, but it only goes 1, 2, 3. So that represents an x cubed, so that's out. And this is starting from the top. So let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom, it's B. Okay? This is asking you to describe its end behavior. Well, it's cubic. Cubic means it reminds me of a line, so it starts from the bottom. But the problem is that there's a negative. So instead of it starting from the bottom, it starts from the top. 1, 2, 3. Negative infinity, positive infinity. So on the negative side, it's going up. So I'm looking for negative side up, negative side down, negative side down. There isn't even a negative side here. And let me just double check. The positive side is going down, so the answer is A. All right, find all the roots. Well, I know there has to be 3 of them, and I know that one of them is 0 because all the answers have a 0, which means I'm going to take out an x, and I'd be left with x squared minus 5x plus 4. 2 numbers. Careful, don't go too fast like me. So 4, 1, and 0. So the answer is C. Okay?